by chance, by the name of, by luck, by accident, by air, by sea, by all accounts, by all means, by any standard, by design, by far, by force, by hand, by heart, by law, by marriage, by means of, by mistake, by nature, by no means, by oneself, by process of, by profession, by reason of, by request, by rights. For a good cause, for a reason, for a change, for certain, for fear of, for good, for granted, for lack of, for life, for love, for real, for the good of, for the sake of, for want of, out of control, out of curiosity, out of date, out of doors, out of duty, out of hand, out of ideas, out of one's mind, out of order, in time, in demand, in of focus, in of prison, in of season, in of stock, in of touch, in of use, in difficulty, inside of, in a deep sleep, in a flash, in a heap, in a hurry, in a mess, in a pile, in a sense, in a temper, in abeyance, in abundance, in action, in addition to, in advance, in mind, in pain, in of one's element, on average, on bail, on behalf of, on board, on business, on credit, on display, on edge, on end, on file, on fire, on foot, on good terms, on guard, on hand, on horseback, on impulse, on leave, on loan, on no account, on occasion, on one's terms, on one's own, on order, on paper, empty on parade, at any cost, at any rate, at breakfast, at ease, at face value, at fault, at full strength, at hand, at heart, at home, at issue, at large, at least, at length, at liberty, at most, at night, at noon, at odds with, at once, at one's best, at one's leisure, at peace, at work, at risk, at the same time,